Hello, I'm Sanyasi Rao, aka Sunny Bob. Right now I'm in Queen's University, it's in Canada, and I'm working on optics or condensed matter physics. That's my research expertise. I'm an ex-student of KV NAD Vizag, and I'm a member of KV NAD Vizag Alumni Association. In my free time I play volleyball, football, frisbee, table tennis, and learning some new language. I'm learning French right now. My favorite subjects are physics and maths. Hey guys, I'm Sanyasi Rao. Friends call me Sunny. So yeah, I'm an alumni of KV NAD. I did my grade 10 in 1998 and also did my grade 12 in 2000. It's been about 14 years since I finished my grade 12. I'm basically from Visakhapatnam most of the time, like about 20 years it's been since I'm in Vizag. Before that I was in Chennai, my birthplace. Currently I'm doing my PhD. It's my I got 2 more years to finish my thesis. I'm doing my PhD in the Queen's University. It's in a city called Kingston, a little bit east of Toronto in Canada. So I'm about to finish it, getting a little bit busy with the thesis. I'm gonna get back. I'm on a break right now, on a vacation for about 1 month. Came to see friends. It's been a good time so far. I'm liking it. Coming to my school years, my dad, he got transferred to Visakhapatnam from Madras in 1991. So I was in grade 4. And since then on I was in KV NAD until my grade 10, and then for momentarily we moved to KV Vijayanagar number 1 for about 3 or 4 months, and then we came back for grade 11 and 12. I did my undergrad in MVR Degree College. It's in Gajuwaka. I had a very good time, had so many friends. It's been a great place. I majored in maths, physics, electronics. I chose it because I was liking physics and electronics and maths. That was my priority. So physics was the best thing I liked about, and maths, it comes with the physics. So I liked it thoroughly. I went on to do my master's. I could get through the exam, the entrance exam for University of Hyderabad, and so I did my PG in physics as a major from 2004 to 2006. There I had a chance. It was a great opportunity to meet pretty good professors. They're really nice. They were so encouraging. Like the courses were pretty good, like so well framed courses, and it's not like a lots of load. And the experiments were pretty good. The experimental setup, the coordinators, so everything was pretty good. I liked it so much, especially the laser lab. So eventually in the final year, in the last term of my master's, I did specialization in laser physics. So there I got to see some of the pretty good lasers. If you want to look through some encyclopedia about lasers, it's a pretty cool stuff. It was discovered in 1969, although it was proposed by Albert Einstein, the principle, way back in 1905. It only came to reality, like practical application, in 1960. Sorry. So I mean, everything about lasers I like it. It's a pretty awesome thing. If you look into how it functions, how you excite the atoms, absorb light. I'm sorry. Use a gain medium, and then once it reaches a saturation level, all the excited atoms, they come to ground state, and all the light comes as a burst or very intense light in a unidirection. You might be playing with those toys, the laser toys, but it has a very good. Its principle was like, it's so applicable, it's so handy nowadays. But if you go back to its principle, it's unique. Like, it's an amazing thing. That's how I got interested into lasers, and then nonlinear optics. So eventually I wanted to pursue higher studies. I wanted to do my PhD in laser physics, nonlinear optics, or condensed matter physics. That's what you'll be learning in higher school if you choose higher degree in physics. Then you'll be learning knowing about the solid state physics courses. So for that purpose I went to Queen's University. It's in, as I said, in Canada. It's in a city called Kingston. It's a pretty nice place. If you want to come ever to that place, let me know. I'll be hosting you guys. It's amazing actually, except for the winter though. In 6 years I never experienced that kind of winter. Luckily I'm here, but there is something called polar vortex, if you heard about it. So the temperatures went down to -45, -50 degrees centigrade. You can imagine it. Even your breath would be freezing. Even your lungs would be freezing if you're out there. Yeah, even for 5 minutes without dressing yourself properly. So I should warn you about the cold. But the rest, if you're visiting Canada in summer, that's the best place to be. Coming to my memories in KV NAD, it just makes me laugh sometimes. For example, once I was our class period was done, and I was just roaming in the corridor. That was not a good thing though. So the idea was, if we wanted to see if the next class teacher is going to come take the period, and to make sure that he is not coming, you just go to the other classes and check if he's there taking the other classes, or is he about to leave, which means he's going to take your class. So I was trying to jump and peep through the window, and which is exactly when I was caught off guard by Milan Kasare sir. It was a good lesson. I won't tell what he did, but it was pretty good. Like, I can remember that thing, like the way, a small punishment. It was not a big one, but it just makes me laugh every time I think about it. It teaches you the discipline at a young age. It was not harsh. And the other time we were playing table tennis in classroom. No, come on. You play table tennis in the classroom, or cricket in the classroom. That's a bit awkward. Like, I don't encourage you to do that. But that's when PT sir, Mr. Satyam sir, he caught me off guard, and a couple of other guys, and he just lifted me off the table, and he started playing table tennis with me. So that was pretty funny every time I think of it. And other teachers like library sir, Satyam sir, he was pretty good. The way he treats how to be in a library, how to use the library sources, and how he encourages you to read more material, learn from it, implement it. And it was like a serious stuff, and I used to feel like a tough stuff, but now that I realize it was a good thing. Maybe I only have I only did like part of what he said. I wish I did it. I obeyed it, his orders completely. Like, it would have been much better now, but nevertheless, it's okay. It was pretty good to be his student. Like, while my grade 11 and 12, the teachers, like, it was a public exam. It was a serious thing, and so they used to spare extra time, their extra time. Like, Sharma sir, physics sir, chemistry Sharma sir, and biology teacher Kameshwar madam, principal sir, he was a very good mathematician, and Pramila madam, she was amazing. Like, she takes all initiatives, she like tries to be part of you, like to help you in every way possible, and especially about teaching English. My standards were not so good, not many of my friends, but she has really helped us get past that. So I really want to thank Pramila madam, and I think back, we had a couple of get-togethers. I like her very much, so thank you very much, madam. I wish you all the best. to your family too. Good luck. And coming to my time as a scout, it was during my time, like when I was in grade 6 or so. There was the formation of scouts and guides in the school, and we teamed up. We had learned a lot of things, like so many, like we went to a couple of attend some couple of puraskars, Pratham Puraskar, Dvitiya, Tritiya, Raji Puraskar, and President Award. So I was in a Scouts team for about 6 years, from grade 6 to grade 12, and I have learned a lot, especially about going out, how to survive with the minimum things you have available, and how, like, do a camping. And I pretty much recollect most of the things that I had done there. And the highest award that I got was the President's Award in my grade 12. So yeah, that was a good time as a scout. And I'd like to talk a little bit about my current research. So as I said, I'm working on organic solar cells. Just a brief description of solar cells. There is this active medium which absorbs light, and it generates electrons and holes. So anyways, so you need to extract those electrons out of the sample, and that creates the electricity. And what's organic solar cells? So I already told you, like, we mix two materials. It's called P-type and N-type, a polymer and some small molecules. You blend them, you mix them together, and when the active medium of the polymer and molecules absorbs light, electron is excited to a higher energy level, and then at the interface of these molecules and the polymer, you separate the electron and hole, and that's how, and make the electrons, the charges, go to the opposite sides of the sample, and you extract the charges from the other ends. So that creates electricity. Why organic solar cells? So what you see on the rooftops, they are usually made up of inorganic ones, either silicon or thin film materials. Basically they are very crystalline. They are pretty good. They have an efficiency at the lab levels, you can say, like say 40% or so. Like, they are multi-layered solar cells which can go up to 60% of efficiency. But let us say for silicon at an industrial level, when a large-scale production comes, the efficiency drops down to 27% or 24%, I think, which is almost twice the lab level efficiency obtained so far for the organic solar cells, which is about like 12.5–13% of efficiency. So why choose organic when the efficiency is less than the inorganic solar cells? So the idea is if making or producing an organic solar cell is way too cheaper than compared to silicon solar or the inorganic solar cells, where you need to go up to very high temperatures, needs to be very clean environment to prepare the solar cells, inorganic solar cells. Whereas for the organic, it's just like printing. You just print like a paint in a roll, like roll to roll. It's so flexible that you could just fix it to any equipment, like any building, and then it will generate electricity. So it's more about ease of transportation, flexibility, and the cost. So the idea is, if you could make more organic solar cells and compensate for the efficiency, keeping the cost low, then there you go. So that's a good way to go, like opt for the organic solar cells. In any case, the idea is to generate more electricity, like a green electricity. No coal, no fossil fuels, nothing. No gases, no carbon dioxide, no carbon monoxide. It's a clean energy. Absorb light, generate electricity. And I'm working on in that part of the research. So let me tell you, so not all the universities, not all the institutes are good at everything. Although they could be, they are renowned for like world-class research, even the best of the best university is not good at all the research fields. So if you talk about Harvard, Oxford, MITs, they're good, but again, they are very good even in particular research. So just in case if you want to talk about, if you have any question about choosing a university, just let me know. I can help you with that. I have little information on that, or you could find it most of the information on the internet. But I can help you with reducing the domain where you could find stuff, more useful stuff. So I wanted to tell like how my schooling in KV NAD has directly or indirectly has affected me. I tell you, I learned most part of my lessons from KV NAD through encouragements, through punishments, like in whatever forms. It did really affect me. The best part I liked in KV NAD, my time in the school, was the sports. I used to play a lot of sports. I remember like most of my classmates and the class from the other section of the same class, it was like everyone was pretty good in sports. I know, like I can tell you who was pretty good in this and that. So I used to play Kho-Kho. So we played nationals Kho-Kho in Delhi. We won the game. We were the gold medalists there. And then my next game, my priority was volleyball. But good thing about the school, about the Kendriya Vidyalaya, is you play your sport, your favorite sport, but you also get the opportunity to play other sports. Not just the opportunity, but the right, like enough time. So the school ends at 3:30. Just get dressed up, play your sport. If you're still interested, you still have energy, go play other sports. It's fun. It's really fun. So much so that I used to play until 7:30 or 8, and then my dad and my brother would come to school and stop by and yell at me, "Don't you want to have your dinner, boy?" So yeah, that was a pretty good time. I never used to get tired. I liked sports a lot, and good, that has improved a lot of my flexibility, and I have carried the same thing from I still play sports, so I like it. So I owe my flexibility or whatever my skills are to my learning stage in KV NAD. It's just not KV NAD, but it's about the Kendriya Vidyalaya system. That's the best part of KVs. I like it. So that's about my sports life. And coming to the CCA, curricular activities, I was okay. I was not the best at it, but I know many of my friends were good at it. I used to get inspired by them, but somehow I couldn't do so great in it. I did participate in a couple of events, because it's not just me, it's just like teachers encouraging students to come do it. It's okay. Even if you lose, that's fine. So it's the teachers' support that encouraged me a bit. I remember. I'm glad that you guys have started this alumni. For the first alumni meet, I was not here, but I should thank my other fellas, Krishna Raju, Takesh, Santosh Sen, Lakshman, and everyone. I cannot name all of them right now, but it's a pretty good move. It's a selfless move. Like, the idea is to help the people who are coming out of the school, to help them find their career, or to make the way a little easier. So I was telling, I appreciate the idea of the alumni has come up with. The main motto of the alumni is to help the current students who are coming out of the school, or who are in the school, to help them choose their career, or help them find with the resources, the information. And not just that, so we have some ideas about working for the society. We are in the society, and we want to do something good for the society, for the people there, and we somehow want to be part of it. And then we thought, it's so hard to motivate if you're working by yourself, alone. And when you work together, it's like you cooperate each other. When you have the motivation, you want to help people, you want to do something to the society, and if the like-minded people come together, that's when things can improve. And that's why we want to get back to the school. School is a big thing, like so many students, learning students, and that is where the ideas can propagate through. So we want to put our ideas, we want to take your ideas, make it better and spread it. So the idea is to do something from what we have learned to the people, to the society. So I appreciate the move, the initiative from this alumni, and I'm glad that I'm part of it. I want you all guys to join this alumni. A short message I'd like to give to the students of KV NAD Vizag is I would encourage you to participate in all the fields. Say, do the studies, do well in the exams, that's good, that's important, but also don't ignore the sports or the other curricular activities. I can tell you, you don't have to be superstar, you don't have to be number one in everything. You could be good at one, but just don't ignore others. You don't have to be the best in playing or playing some sports or being in some curricular activities in other, or simultaneously. You could be best at one, but try not to ignore the other. Just play some sports, good for your health. Do some running, do some sports, and the favorite sports. Just participate. It teaches you a lot, not just your physical fitness, but it's about how you behave with other people. It's like a team coordination. It's about understanding other people. So sports teaches a lot. That's my personal impression. What makes a good captain, or what makes a good player? What are the sports ethics? How can be a good player, not just in playing it, but behaving yourself with the others? Okay, so that constitutes you, that helps you a lot in the future. So I'm glad that I played a lot of sports, and it really helped me. I would encourage you to do the same. Anyways, it doesn't matter how much I tell, but if you are part of it, just give it a shot. You will know by it yourself. Okay, you will learn a lot. So yeah, that's my my way of saying is participate in everything, in all the fields possible. You don't have to be superstar in everything. Be good, be the best in one, but participate in others equally. Okay, good luck.